Hello YouTube. This is an update on rack number 2 and what's going on this side of the living room. This is Blue Arrow, my blue butterfly double-tail male that I spawned not too long ago. During the time that I was upgrading everybody, he did have free swimming fry. And I usually keep the male with the free swimming fry for about a day or two. That's just so he can continue to pick off any of the fry that do have fungus. It is recommended to take the male out as soon as the fry are free swimming, but just for me personally, it helps me out more. But if you're starting off, yeah, I would just go ahead and remove the male. Yeah. But his fry ended up not making it. They came up with a fungal infection, and I didn't really honestly take care of the fry that well, so nobody made it, unfortunately. So they were all in this tank. This is my breeding tank, which is now his permanent home. He has no other bettas that he can see or have access to. All he has is Mr. Tyrannosaurus Rex there, or Allosaurus. Tyrannosaurus Rex, yeah. And my son. So he just hangs out by himself. There's a new little nano sponge filter in there, a tank heater, and some very sad water wisteria, and a plastic plant. I don't think I'm going to try to spawn him again because I don't have a female to go with him. He did such a good job with his last 3 spawns. The first one, no eggs were fertilized. The second one, the eggs were fertilized, but he ate the fry after they hatched. And the third one, when I did have free swimming fry, it was my bad. I should have taken him out the second day and then redosed with methane blue, but like I said, I was so busy moving around racks and moving around tanks and all of that they ended up not making it. So yeah, this is rack number 2. Like I said, nothing is down here at the bottom yet. You dropped your cookie. Next to it is my second rack where the 10 gallons used to be. It's just junk over here, fish junk, my fish bucket, no soap. And this will be where I'm going to put another 10 gallon tank that I have. Is just not set up yet. Let's move on to the next tank. Up here at the top we have Pinkie and my half moon crazy behind male. They have a proper divider. This is actually made for 10 gallon tanks. I bought it for like $12 at PetSmart. My DIY dividers were just not working out, so I decided to buy something. Why are you guys begging for food? You just ate yesterday. Like, a lot of bloodworms. But yeah, the only thing in this tank is water wisteria, a little bit of pearlweed, and some peacock moss. And that's it as far as the plants go. This is my really old 10 gallon tank. It's actually made much better than the tanks are now. The silicone is still good. This tank, I want to say this tank is almost 15 years old because I bought it when I got my first turtle. This was my original turtle tank. It might even older than that. Wow. But anyway, yeah, and it has the original hood on it too. All that's in there are 2 little 15-watt light bulbs that you use for the refrigerator. So yeah, they can withstand condensation. So you can use a regular light bulb, but if it gets wet, it might end up going out. That's why I use refrigerator light bulbs on this tank, but I want to replace the hood and get a glass top like that's on Blue Arrow's tank. But anyway, everybody in this tank is doing good. Here's a little Pinkie, a little fatty. And it's crazy because she's so big, like so thick. And then I have giant bettas who are supposed to be huge, but Pinkie is still twice the size as my giant females. And all she is a veil-tail female. To my knowledge, she's not mixed with anything like placotte-wise, so I'm not sure why she's so huge. I don't know. But anyway, the half-moon male, my crazy, oddly insane half-moon male, he's getting up there in age. He actually used to be a pink Cambodian with a little bit of blue, like a butterfly pattern on his tail, and now he's completely turquoise, I want to say, with pink fins. I'm gonna trim his fins, especially the anal fins, so that he can swim better, because it's a lot of finnage on him and it's really heavy. And maybe a little bit off the caudal fin and definitely the dorsal fin. And I would love to record that, but I don't have a tripod, and I cannot do that one-handed. And when you trim a fish's fins, you have to work pretty fast, so I don't want to risk losing him, because you do have to use a sedative so that they're not flopping around and going crazy. But yeah, I think he's going blind in one eye. He's eating kind of the same way Amy used to when she was still alive. Like, he would go for food and then miss it. So, and he's not all that young either. He's getting up there in age too. I mean, right now Pinkie is the oldest betta that I have, that I know of. He's probably the same age, I don't know. God, you're fat. She's not even bloated or anything. It's just she eats so freaking much. And I am pulling a short and anxious. You see sterilite containers. I've never kept bettas in sterilite containers. I've kept other fish in them, and they are food safe, so they're fish safe. In this sterilite container is my crown tail male. If he'll come out. He's hiding up in the guppy grass. This tank is filtered with a nano sponge, and it's heated with a little preset heater in there. The temperature is staying around about 78 degrees. There he is. And he's the male that has the little white chin. And next door to him is a female, itty bitty tiny, really small. I didn't think she was that small, but she's a little half-moon female. She's mostly white with a little bit of yellow on her fins, like a butterfly pattern. And let's see, I just got her not too long ago, so she's pretty shy, so I'll leave her alone. She doesn't have a heater in her tank, but because this is a sterilite container and it's plastic, the temperature in here stays around 76, which isn't too bad for me. If I added a preset heater, which I had one, but it failed on me, so I couldn't use it in here, it would just stay like 3 degrees higher, which, let me show you. This is with the preset heater in it. And, yep, about 78. So this is 76. Where'd she go? Right there. So I'm not too worried about it. I mean, 78, 76. Oh, there's a good shot of her. She has a really nice tail span, a good healthy appetite, and I'm hoping they're enjoying the sterilite containers. These are 16 quarts, but for me, it wasn't the actual water volume. It was the fact that the tank itself is shallow. I was actually looking for a betta tank that is wide like this, but shallow. And the only thing that comes close to this size is a 2.5. This is 16 quarts, so it's about, do some math, about 3 gallons. So, yeah, and it works fine. They do make betta tanks specifically for bettas that are more than a gallon. It's by Dr. Aqua, I think. And my local fish store sells them, but they're like $39 for a tank that is like 1.5. And you're supposed to be able to put like 3 bettas in it because it comes with little dividers. And like I said, I like the size. I just wish they would make one that's about as long as a 10 gallon or maybe a 29 gallon, but as short as a 5.5. So, anybody who makes tanks, if you're listening, make a betta tank, please, that's long and like, I want to say this is 8 inches, maybe. So if you can make one like that, that'd be perfect. I'd love that, please. But anyway, I'm gonna try to use the sterilite containers for spawning. They're insulated. I have holes poked at the top. And a nano sponge filter fits perfectly in there, so I don't know if I'm gonna use a preset heater again. I might go grab my other titanium one, but it's probably gonna boil 3 gallons, so yeah, I'm waiting for a female for him. I like his color pattern, really nice, and he's active and swimming around. I don't know who I'm gonna pair her up with. This rack I'm trying to dedicate to spawning only, but you know how that goes, so yeah. But anyway, that's the update on my second rack. Got Pinkie and the crazy male up there. I got this guy, this chick, and I have Blue Arrow down here. And yeah, nothing down there yet. Something will be down there soon by the summertime. I can't wait. But I won't tell you what it is. It will not be bettas. Uh-oh. What else am I going to get? So, I hope you enjoyed this update. Hopefully I'll have some fry soon. Now that I'm done moving everybody around. Now that I have plastic containers to keep fish in. Which is pretty cool. And yeah, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think.